What's going on, YouTube? Well, as you can see by the title, today I'm going to be doing a review on SOG tactical throwing tomahawks. So before I get started though, I would like to say today I finally made 100 videos. That's a crazy thing, man. Time flies. 100 videos I've done so far. So yeah, I'm going to keep them going. I enjoy doing them, and I hope you guys like them and enjoy the content, and hopefully get a little something out of the knives that I review for you, or the firearms as well. And yeah, so let's get going. So today I'm going to be bringing you like I said, the SOG throwing tomahawks. So I do have the specifications right here. I can read off to you here so you guys can know. Okay, so let's see here. Overall length is 10.5 inches. Product weight is 25.4 ounces. Let's see here. It says hard cased black finish, and let's see, hardness 50-56 RC, and the blade steel is 3 CR13 MOV. So we'll see how this holds up here. And it says, oh, and blade length. So I guess we're talking about this portion here. Blade length is 1.75 inches. So these things are pretty cool little throwers here. You know, we're gonna see how they fly and see how they stick with my log here. I'm gonna give them a try. So far I like the way they go. And it does come with this paracord for a handle here, which is pretty cool. We'll see how long that holds up. Hopefully it holds up and lasts. You know, these look pretty cool, you know, and like I said, it comes as a 3-pack with this vinyl little case. The vinyl case seems pretty sturdy, you know, nothing too fancy. Locks in right here. Looks like it does have some attach points here. A little bit, I guess you want to call that a lanyard hole or whatever, hanging off. I don't see any. Oh yeah, I guess so. Yeah, here's the belt loop. So kind of a small. I don't think that's for a belt though. It's too small. But it does have this little thing here. I mean, you can fit a skinny ass belt or hang it to a pack or whatever. Yeah, so far they look pretty cool. They're fairly thin. I don't see. I'm looking at here on the review. I mean, on the page here for them. I don't see it says anything about the thickness of these, but they're pretty thin. You know, I would say if I had to guess, 4 millimeters, maybe a little less thick. There's a little point there, probably for sticking either way. So yeah, let's chop a few things with these, see how they actually chop, and start throwing them. Let's start at the door here, see if we can take little chunks of wood out of this door here. Oh yeah, it's pulling pretty good sized chunks out. Even this thing is super light and little nimble thing, but even for a little chopper, it's throwing wood. Doing a pretty good job. That spike. All right, let's check out the edge of that. See if there's any damage here. Nothing that I can see, man. That thing's still pretty damn sharp. Actually, yeah, holding up fine. All right, let's cut some rope and see if I can do a push cut with it. Almost. Try a saw here. Oh, there you go. Yeah, that's sawing it. Not too great, but it's doing it. But I guarantee you to chop it off pretty good. Oh yeah. Just throwing it around. Yeah, that's fairly sharp. Let's see if I can get it with one of these. A little harder because that blade isn't long at all. It's doing it though. Just got to put effort into it. This thing isn't razor sharp, but it's sharp. There we go. Got it. But Yeah, not really what it's meant for, but it did okay. Let's see about some, let's chop some wood here. Almost had it. Let's try it again. Oh yeah, look at that split. Little tiny axe, splitting it. And again, these things are meant for throwing. They're throwing tomahawks. They're not meant for this type of stuff, but you know, gotta try it though, right? If you had to use it, would it work? And I would say so. It's cracking it. Let's see. There it goes. In the spot that we weren't even trying to crack. So yeah, it's working. Let's see if we could chop this end off here. Yeah, it's working. It's just so little, very little, only a little over an inch of cutting edge. So it's sharp, but it just takes time. There it goes. There it goes. All right, I'm gonna hack through a can and a bottle here and see if I can make it through. I mean, these things are pretty thin. It's almost as, actually, these are actually wider than the bottle, but I'm still gonna do it anyways. I don't give a shit. Let's see. Oh. Alrighty. Let's do the can first and see how that goes. Woo! That actually did some damage. Let's check that out. Oh yeah. Tore it up pretty good. Alright, now let's try that bottle. Let me do it this way so we can see it fly out that way. Boom! Woo! Clean cut there. Not too bad. Not too bad. Things are, that is fairly sharp though. Right, it is pretty sharp. Okay, now let's do what everyone came here to see. Let's see how these things throw. I'm gonna stand about 15 feet, maybe a little bit further back, and see how they stick. Ooh, that one bounced. There we go. Got one to stick. Ooh. Did you guys, man, look how close I got with those two. Ooh, I missed by like a hair. But yeah, I got them all to stick that time. Gotta get the feel of it a little bit, throw it a little bit harder, I think, and a little more of a flick. Okay, this is about 25 feet back, maybe even a little bit more. Let's see here. Ooh. Ooh, almost went over the fence. Oh, well, I got one to stick. Okay, that wraps up my review on the SOG Tomahawk throwers. Yeah, these things are pretty bitchin', I have to say. I like them. They held up fine. Other than being dirty, I just got to clean them off. I mean, other than that, even the coating on these held up really well. Throwing them and stuff. I'm throwing them just into wood and stuff, but you know, they do bounce everywhere and fly all over the place. But I would say these things are pretty durable, you know, for being that supposedly everyone calls it budget steel. But as we all know, and we've talked about before, you know, my opinion is as long as the heat treat's right and the company's reputable, you can't judge too much on the steel. You really can't. You got to go by how they condition the steel and treat the steel and heat treat it. And the company, usually if you get a reputable company, most likely they're going to make some good products. And these are pretty good. They held up fine, and they seem to be pretty cool. I don't care myself, I forgot to mention this about these holes here. I wish they would have left this all solid one piece. In my opinion, I know they probably do it to make them a little lighter, but they're small enough and they're light enough where you don't need to make them any lighter. To me, that's kind of I guess for design, but functionality, I don't think that serves any good purpose. It just makes it a little bit weaker spot for it to break, in my opinion, or crack. I think they would have, if they looked as a solid piece, they would have still kept the balance just fine, but less chance for failure. But that's just my opinion, right? What do I know? Well, I hope you enjoyed my review on these, and I recommend them. I do recommend them. They run about, I saw them on eBay for about 51 bucks, so probably shipping out the door 55 bucks for this set of 3. And I would recommend them. They're fun. Anything throwing is fun, man. I like throwing knives. I love throwing hatchets. Anything throwing stars, anything you can make stick, I like to throw. So they definitely are fun. They definitely are fun, and once you get the hang of them and feel the balance out a little bit, they're easy to stick. Initially, they're a little harder to stick, but once you get the feel of it and get the throw right, they're fairly easy, as you can see from the video. All right, YouTube, please like, subscribe, and until next knife, gun, or whatever,